Can you imagine like using children as leverage to negotiate your agenda? And it is an agenda. Whatever you want to say about, I'll say this, like whatever your feelings are about trans people, all this shit is made up, right? Like, why are you a man? Because we just started calling you a man. At some point, arbitrarily, people, human beings who could speak said man, woman. What's the difference? Penis, vagina. And that was it. And then we just rolled with it like it was scientific. Here's more of Trump's administration just doing fucking nothing. Just shit that doesn't affect you one goddamn bit. Here's Linda McMahon picking fights with California for something that you guys are going to get emotionally attached to right now, and you're emotionally going to have a reaction. But I just want to point out, it does not affect you fucking at all, unless we have any girl K through 12, or I guess high school girl athletes here in the chat, in which case it may affect you.
And what exactly is the remedy for this?
There are several steps to it, but I'll just kind of sum it up for
says
you. They
peace.
really need to send a letter of apology to all of the participants, female participants in sports. They need to return the titles that were taken away from these women who competed and lost to male in the sports, and they just have to make it right to those women competitors.
Well, you know, California, they probably won't do that. So what happens if they continue to violate and you don't get those, the letter, you don't get the apology and the titles given to biological girls?
Well, they run the risk of losing their federal funding, in their K through 12 schools, and that's where these infractions were committed.
Nothing says liberty, nothing says freedom like telling millions of children in California that if their governor doesn't write a written apology to all the female athletes and give them medals, that their kids won't get funding. All the kids. For what reason? I don't know how many trans athletes have won titles in California. I know of one. There may be more. I don't know who else we're talking about. There may be more than one. There may be 20. There may be 30. Fuck, if there's 200, which they're guarantee there isn't. You want to cut funding for all kids in California because they won't write a letter of apology and give medals to a handful of girls? See what I'm saying? Like, this is all ideologically driven bullshit. You're going to hurt kids. I'm a little concerned about you Republicans. You don't seem to care much about children. For a pro-life party, you don't care a lot about children. Fuck the children in Gaza. Like, we'll bomb them. Let's rip healthcare from children. Let's rip SNAP benefits from children. Let's make sure that children are punished because their parents don't have enough money. And then let's make sure California children are punished. Can you imagine like using children as leverage to negotiate your agenda? And it is an agenda. Whatever you want to say about, I'll say this, like whatever your feelings are about trans people, all this shit is made up, right? Like, why are you a man? Because we just started calling you a man. At some point, arbitrarily, people, human beings who could speak said man, woman. What's the difference? Penis, vagina. And that was it. And then we just rolled with it like it was scientific. We could have separated a lot of different ways. We could have had multiple different genders. It could have been both based on genitalia, but then you could also add division for hair color. You could add division for height. Even now with all the testing we have, we could have unlimited amounts of genders just based on like hormone levels. It's so arbitrary. It's a figure of language. It's arbitrary. And you guys are willing to pull funding from children over this arbitrary discussion of like, that person says that they're a woman and they're not. And there's without any real danger to you or your children. Every time we talk about like trans athletes, which let's be honest, you guys just mean, and you say it all the time, you just mean that you think that boys or men are going to play in girls or women's sports, and you think that's unfair. We get it. You don't really care if it goes the other way, because I don't think any of you can name any of them. But like, it's such a small issue that wherever you land on it, it is such a small issue that I can't figure out how it is like a central focus of your platform. It's so much so that you're willing to rip education out of poor children's lives just to prove a point.
You know, it's very interesting to hear Governor Newsom say that it's a matter of fairness. Mm-hmm. It's easy. Talk is cheap. I think he needs to put his money where his mouth is. And, several months ago, when this first,
look at them in the chat. You guys are fucking insane. You're honestly all fucking insane. Let it go. It doesn't affect you. XX, YY, man, woman. Ah! Chill. Fucking chill. It's fine. The world is not ending. It's fine. Why are you this obsessed Why do you get this worked up about it? Why are you willing to abandon everything? You stand for literally, absolutely fucking nothing. That provides no benefit to the country other than you feel a little bit better. Chill. This is crazy. By the way, it's no different. I just watched recently, it was a debate. I don't remember who the guy was. It was the Klan leader versus Jim Brown. And he was using the exact same arguments about segregation. The exact same arguments. We are a different species. It's fine. We need to be able to separate. God made white men and black men. We are different. We are separate. We should not be forced to integrate. It's the same argument. It's just weird. You just feel icky about it, and then you freak the fuck out about it.
I sent him a letter and asked him to do just that if he's talking about fairness, but there was no action taken on his part. So he talks about it, but he doesn't do anything about it. So we've stepped in. We've investigated. Our Office of Civil Rights investigated this thoroughly and found that that was an infraction. And so now we are demanding that they take action or will take action.
By the way, she's also lying about what she's saying. She's saying that they need to give these high school girls their titles. They did. The girl that won the championship, who was a trans girl, got a first place medal, and then the non-trans athlete also got a first place medal. They already did all this. This is crazy. Like, you want to defund the state education because two people got a first place medal? Like, that's crazy. That is a crazy position that you're taking. That's a crazy position. Not only, like, it would be one thing if, like, we were having this discussion and it came up and it's like, okay, what's your opinion? But you guys focus on it. It is like an area of focus, so much so that Linda McMahon is on Fox News to brag about them withholding funding from California about this. You really think that's the most important thing you guys could worry about right now? Is a split title in high school girls track and field? I think it was high jump and long jump. It's that important? Two people got a medal? We cannot have this. We cannot have this in America. This is not right. We must defund California schools.